Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton launched an investigation to determine if toothpaste that contains fluoride is being illegally marketed to children. Fox 4's Sean Rabb joining us now with the Attorney General's claims. Sean.
Yeah, and he named two companies today, Colgate-Palmolive and Crest, that he wants to investigate for how they market toothpaste with fluoride to kids. He says in ways that are misleading, deceptive, and dangerous, and he wants to ensure that kids aren't at risk from ingesting too much fluoride.
We've got 75 years of proof that fluoride reduces decay and is safe.
But how toothpaste for children with fluoride is marketed at the center of a new investigation by Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton. While recommended dosing says no more than a pea-sized smear or a drop the size of a kernel of rice should be used in children toothbrushing, Paxton says toothpaste manufacturers continue to flavor their products and deceptively market them in ways that encourage kids to ingest fluoride toothpaste and mislead their parents to use far more than the safe and recommended amount of fluoride toothpaste.
I see the point of the Attorney General that the photographic shot of a toothbrush about to go into a kid's mouth, the marketing of it shows a full brush full of toothpaste, yet the recommended amount is much smaller than that.
Dentist Mary Swift is chair of the Texas Dental Association Community Water Fluoridation. Fluoride, she says, is safe.
If they ingested an entire tube of toothpaste, they would experience a very upset stomach. That would be the most of it. There would not be lasting long-term effects.
Announcing civil investigative demands sent to the parent companies of Colgate and Crest, Paxton says a 2024 Department of Human Services National Toxicology Analysis found a statistically significant association between fluoride exposure and lower IQ scores in children. Dennis Swift says there are holes in that study, and the overwhelming body of research shows fluoride safe.
There are 7,000 studies and research papers. This is the important part, peer-reviewed studies. So the toxicology report that the opponents to fluoride quote was never peer-reviewed. And it was very well understood that that toxicology report that linked IQ with fluoride was a very poorly run study.
Paxton says through investigation, he will learn whether toothpaste makers are putting Texas families at peril through false, misleading, and deceptive marketing. Now, again, it's been well accepted for decades that fluoride helps prevent tooth decay and is safe. I want to thank Dr. Swift for providing context and balance to our reporting. You know, I talked to many people who, off the record today, said the same thing as Dr. Swift, but they were hesitant to go on the record. Some, in fact, telling me it's not about fluoride, but politics.